What is going on, folks? We are the Bozos, and I am Bozo.
And I am Muxton, if you can see on the screen there, lads. And ladies, you can see a bit more UFC, and we're going to have a rematch. Not necessarily the same people. I'm going to actually this time be the one and only Tyron Woodley, because I'm going to prove to Boz that he is a good fighter and he can knock people out. Who are you being, Boz?
I'm being someone who I've been quite a few times, big Conor McGregor. Now, Conor McGregor is really good in real life as well. Mux was telling me, good UFC fighter in real life, and I really like him on the game. He's small, so he's nippy, but he's also nice and powerful as well. So no, he's pretty awesome.
Certainly, he's got a big fight coming up in a couple of weeks, I believe. Maybe in this weekend. I can't remember who's playing, but he's got a big fight coming up. It is speeded up by 2 times, lads, just to get through the rounds. It goes on quite a while. This one, it's quite a good fight if you want to watch. Anyway, so what we're thinking about for our next episode is whoever wins this one is going to be the same fighter next time and try and keep going as long as they can on a winning streak. So what do you reckon, Boz? Tyron Woodley?
No, I'm definitely reckoning Conor McGregor at this point, but we shall have to wait and see. As you say, it is sped up a little bit. It'll slow down later on as it reaches towards the end of the fight, but just to get those early rounds in, we thought that would be a good idea. Now, some other news that's coming up on our channel, as well as obviously the continuing Bozos battle, which will be... and just firstly, an apology for calling us the FIFA Bozos in one of our previous videos, which I only noticed when I watched it back the other day. Little side note to that, coming up as well as the Bozo Battle stuff, we have got a player review. We both picked up a Team of the Year player who we're looking forward to using. Just picked him up today. He should be really fun. So we'll get some clips, get some footage, review him, and let you see that.
Well, so we're apologising, lads. Last time on the episode, Boz ended up with 25 points when it should have been 30. So I have adjusted it for this video. But, just getting it out of the way, getting it in the air. And, clearing it up. It's going to be exciting with this new Team of the Year player. Also, we've got some content from Call of Duty coming with the new gun, which I've personally been using quite a bit. I'm enjoying it. Boz, I think he's going to get the map pack fairly soon, and he'll be using it as well. Anyone else who's been using it, let us know what you're thinking. And, it's just been nice to see what everyone else is thinking.
Exactly, it certainly is. So we were discussing as we were fighting in this one that we think that Conor McGregor just had the upper hand in the first round, I think that we said. But as you can see, Tyrone coming in strong now in the second round. So no, it's been an interesting fight up to this point.
Certainly has. Me and Boz both like to pick fighter who got the Superman punch because we feel it's really effective on UFC. If you play it, lads, I'm sure you'll know that. You get plenty of reach, you can get your opponent from a fair distance, and it just comes to your advantage when you can throw him, doesn't it, Boz?
It certainly does, as you can see. That does seem to be everyone's sort of weapon of choice from the armory. Another useful thing about the Superman punch, I'm not sure if there's an example of that in this footage, but you can deploy it jumping off the cage as well, which is a pretty nifty thing to be able to do. And it can result in some pretty cool looking knockouts if you get one of those right.
Yeah, it certainly can. It provided a lot of power behind one of them. Also, the flying knee. We were discussing yesterday. It's not the best move, but because the only issue is it's very hard to get off. It's always getting blocked. But if you can connect with it, it's going to do a lot of damage. I mean, there is submissions as well and stuff like that, and ground and pound. But we like to try and keep it interesting for all the watchers and just keep it like a nice, good old-fashioned fist fight.
We certainly do. So that is all good. Now, in addition to the Team of the Year player that we bought today, obviously we built a squad around him each. We're thinking of, as well as the review, doing a sort of squad builder type idea where maybe Mux shows you his, I show you mine, and then maybe we have a match against each other and we agree beforehand potentially that it's for 20 points, say, or something like that, and we just play that out just to, explain why we built the squad as we built it, because, there's plenty of ways that you can build a squad, and we take it quite seriously with the work rates, with picking the right players for the correct roles, so that might be something that you guys would be interested in as well.
Just let you know, lads, that wasn't an innuendo there from Boz saying I'll show you mine and he'll show you his. It is, we're just talking straight up about FIFA, nothing else, sort of clear out for you there, Boz.
Strictly FIFA on this channel. Well, that's actually a lie. Strictly gaming.
Yeah.
Strictly gaming.
Yep.
But whatever floats your boat. And so we are moving on into the third round now. We thought that Big Tyrone probably had the better of the second rounds, but it did turn into an all-out slogfest, as the commentary said at this point. So yeah, just carry on watching, lads. It gets pretty interesting in the next sort of couple of minutes, I guess.
Yeah, if you did see the end of the last round, lads, I had Bose. I had him reeling. He had a flashing red head. He was on his way down, and the bell rang. And that I was a bit disappointed. I couldn't get the fight. Couldn't get the hits in earlier on and getting down in that round. But I was feeling confident coming into this round. Thought we could do a bit of damage. But it's been a tough fight. Often not in our fights. They can only last a round or two. But this one seems to be going quite a distance so far.
Certainly did. It certainly did. I was kind of determined, having lost the first one, which you guys saw, that, I had to make it up to all you guys out there. So I was keen to come back strong in this. That was just an example. If you guys were watching the footage of using the cage to do the Superman punch, feel free to rewind that and check it out if you didn't see it. But anyway, thus ends the third round at this point, and we move on into the fourth round. It's 5-round fight. So it could still go to points at this stage. Have we ever had a fight decided by points?
Don't believe so, lads, but this could be the time. It's still a good fight. There's plenty of time left to get a knockout. There's no need to rush it at this point. And I was feeling fairly confident, but at the same time I was a bit cautious. Bose wanted to win because he lost against me last time. I really could do with the win because if you watched the previous episode, Bose got 30 points in the FIFA series. And I only got 10. I need to pick up some points from somewhere, and I feel this could be my chance.
Well, you never know. It certainly could. I also, guys, I'm not sure if we've actually shown you the UFC scoreboard yet, but at the end of this fight, which looks like it might be right now, as Conor McGregor sinks Tyron to the floor. Yep. We will be showing you how the scoring system works for the UFC, as well as, how we showed you it for the FIFA game.
Yeah, disappointing that, lads. I'm not going to lie. Look at Conor, and there was definitely a few hits gone in for both people. That was just a nice duck there and a great shot. I've gone in for a Superman punch. Bozos dodged it perfectly, and he's caught me with a left hook. As you can see, lads, there's a scoring system. First round knockout 30 points. Second round knockout 25. Third round knockout 20. Fourth round 15. Fifth round 10. Winning on points 5, and 5 points for a knockdown. So Bose won on the fourth round, and he had a knockdown. So that puts him nicely on 30 points.
Yeah, 30 points. It could be 40. You never know with your maths, so I'll check that one out in a little while. But that does put me on 60 points overall now in the series. How many on Mux?
10, mate.
10?
Yeah.
10. Interesting. So, guys, we hope that you have enjoyed this version of the Bozo battle. This is just basically to show you how the UFC one will pan out. And until next time, we've been the Bozos. I've been Bozo.
I've been Mux, and we'll see you soon.